Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon. We're doing our only championship series. We are in group stage 5 in the most likely final episode. We're probably going to end up doing some time jumping here off camera. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things turn out. We'll see how the episode is going. So we got another era popping out here in 9 turns. The thing is, it probably isn't going to make much difference. I think the only thing it can make a difference with here is Mali and the Gauls. Because the Dark Age on either of these sides could be pretty catastrophic. So Tamaka flipped, but now is flipping again. Both of them are in golden eras right now. Interesting. So that's kind of unfortunate because that means there's enough free city pressure here that it's going to be really hard to hold things. Do either of them have any sort of combat strength to go conquer things? Mali actually has 1,000 troop count. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, go freaking conquer some stuff. My God, dude. My God. I mean, this is only at 65. This is only at 44. So, once again, he could be doing some stuff here. Mo and Joe, Gala is looking to go for Mo and Joe, which I have to say is going to be pretty helpful for him. What happens if either of them gets a Dark Age? Are they eliminated? Maybe. I'm going to throw out a big fat maybe on that one. I think the West Coast is going to be okay, the West Island. The West Continent. Because we've seen everyone there get a Dark Age and been perfectly fine. So I don't imagine that one's going to have that big of an impact. Now the question is this going to trigger an emergency? I don't know. Maybe. And if it does, it probably won't matter much, except Mali does have a lot of troops. And I suppose that might actually hinder Mali, because then Mali is going to be focused on taking that back versus, you know, conquering cities. But it's not like Mali's really trying to conquer cities anyway, so who knows? Who knows? I think he's still got enough. Like, just look at this line right here. 22, 17, 10, 20, 6, 16. I think he's got enough of a line here that he'll be okay. I think so. You might be under a little bit more threat, which why I think taking Mo and Joe is actually a really good idea. It is flipping, but I think it's still a really good idea. You got a 15, 14, 13 back here with 11 and 10. But this stuff is going to be a little sketchy. He really needs Jakarta because that's like plus 15 just from the wonder there. And then there's what, 3 other districts there? Is that Ishan? Well, 2 districts and a bonus district. I don't know if they count differently, but still, that's worth a lot of points, Jakarta. So, there is probably going to be one more era after this, unless someone gets a really early rocket victory, which doesn't seem to be happening. We should check the science as soon as we're out of this era. Probably check goal science and see. Is this the first one still? Yeah, that's Earth satellite still. We still got 2 turns. Let's pop in real quick. I don't want to miss it, but I want to see how hard this is going to be to accomplish. So he's going for satellites. So he's got the second one popping out. Nanotechnology is down there. I mean, this is actually horrifying. Because it's 3 separate lines. Yeah, this is horrifying. I actually don't know we're going to be able to see anyone win a science victory. That is the worst freaking shuffle I've ever seen. Because you literally have to go down each line individually just to see whether or not you can get the tech you need. Wow, that's horrible. That's horrible. That should be like outlawed, man. You're flipping 8 turns. You're actually flipping, yeah, you're flipping down the goal because Mo and Joe. You might actually flip over to Gauls as well. But yeah, there you go. There was your military emergency. And by military emergency, it was because of city-state emergency. Actually, wait, that was against India. What? Who did you just take? You just took over Lisbon. All right, that's interesting. Well, there goes Lisbon. Failed. You lost it. Immediately loses it. Immediately loses it. All right, so it looks like India got the Dark Age. Everyone else got a Golden Age. Okay. So that still keeps both the Gauls and Mali definitely in this. India is in a bad spot, Ben. I think this is the first time they've been in a Dark Age and everyone around them has been in Golden Age. They are so freaking gigantic, though, that maybe, yeah, it looks like it's not going to be an issue. But does this mean they just immediately lose the emergency? I think it has to be, like... And it's actually flipping over to France. What the hell? How is that gonna work? I assume it would, like, the emergency would pass just because India doesn't hold control of it for 16 turns or whatever it turns out to be. That's just a strange one. All right, so you're still losing this. And, like, you could hold this. You really could. You just need a governor right there. So, kind of blaming you on that one. You're also pushing hard here, which is feasible. I mean, Mali's got the troops right now. Were they at war with each other? Yeah, they are technically at war with each other. And, wow, he's attacking with the AT crew, or the Mobile Sam. Go for it. Is this the first rocket or second rocket? Also, can you stop the rockets by just pillaging the spaceport? I assume so. I've literally never done it, because I've never been at war with someone that's shooting off rockets before, I think. At least in a position where I can go and pillage the spaceport. Because usually I just go conquer the city, right? But it would be kind of hilarious just to like, could you just go bomb the spaceport? Just bomb someone's spaceports? I mean, I know you could just go nuke them, worst case scenario. But hey, new strats, man, new strats. So, India ended up at war against Teddy and France. Christina did not want in on this. Score-wise, Teddy is not in first by much. In fact, Teddy slowed down quite a bit because he's kind of run out of wonders, and both Gaul and Mali have been taking cities. So empire-wise, they've been catching up. I mean, they have almost 100 points. And then he doesn't have the religion, which the Gauls do, but, you know, no religion down there. Great people. You know, Teddy's in second there. But yeah, that 165 wonder score is basically just flat. Like, he's not going to be able to get anything else. Because I'm pretty sure they're all built. Then again, I don't know about Cristo. Because we saw Cristo getting built, but then it got stopped. Because it was in China. So I don't know if anyone actually came and built it. It would be really nice if the search function worked. But yeah, once again, it does not work. So I don't see it. But, you know, we're just glancing right now. And dude, I mean, there's a lot of territory here. These two could both come in first and second place. And for all our talk about, you know, hey, this just absolutely screwing over the continent, there is a chance that the two civs from this continent are the ones that end up winning. Chance. It's a small one. It's a small one. I mean, right now, until you get death robots, these are going to be a little hard to take. Yeah. I almost feel like maybe even free cities shouldn't pop out units. That would actually make the AI a lot better able to conquer them. Okay, so you're flipping in 9 turns. Oh, and then you ended up going full loyalty. Remember, this was actually a Gaul city. And by Gaul, I mean a Mali city. And then when you were Mali, this one was actually flipping over to the Gauls. Irony. Jakarta's still full loyalty and is rolling around with freaking infantry. What the hell? So, these guys might actually be pretty stuck right now as well then. Because there's not a whole lot of room over here. The biggest thing is Mali could potentially do some more spreads. No, it's Gaul. Oh, so whose religion is this? This is Taoism, which is China. Yeah. So actually, that might be the biggest thing is Gauls should be able to cruise into second, if not first place, just because they should be able to go flip Mali. But there will be one more era. There will be the one more era. Now, that era might be just late enough that it's not going to make much of a difference. Okay, he did finally stop that city from flipping. The Bag City. We're just going to leave it at that. The Bag City. Teddy has modern armor. Modern armor armies, which are powerful enough to take over some of the late game cities. But probably not India because they're rolling around with ATs and lots of ATs. So, yeah. I imagine this military emergency fails. I still have no idea. It is kind of ironic that he conquered Lisbon only to have it flip to France. There's a special bit of irony for that. She built the first battleship in the world? In the world? Nah, surely not, right? Surely not. Now, does this flip anything? It is size 8, but probably not. Calcutta's freaking 18. Patna's freaking 18. Hyderabad is 15. Like, I think he's fine. I think he's fine unless something actually... Like, okay, if Nazca got conquered by France, then maybe we could talk about Calcutta. Maybe. That's a very big maybe. Or if, you know, these start flipping to free cities, but, you know, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at this point. Hadan flipped. Oh, sorry. No. We're looking at Tadmeka. 4 turns. And then, yeah, you're still full loyalty here. Gao is size freaking 19, and you're 21, and you're 24. So Mali's going to be okay. They're not going to end up losing via flip. Like, they're not going to end up losing all their cities. You are a little more sketchy here. You don't quite have the population. But, okay, so basically it's a battle right now, I think, for second place. Mali has the population. And I think, unless they lost a bunch, they have the population. They're equal in army. Gauls have the religion. And then they both are pretty good in science. So I think at this point, it might be Teddy and whoever wins the science victory. Gauls are kicking butt. Now Teddy jumped up. Teddy switched over to a science victory. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Teddy's going to end up getting the science victory then. If a science victory is Hod. He still hasn't even gotten the second one, but he did get the third one. Oh, there's apocalypse mode. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where did that one hit? Sweden. Now, actually, and I didn't consider this, but apocalypse mode might really throw this game up. If some meteors hit in the right places, there might actually be some flipping. I don't know. We'll see. And then also, too, it could really mess with the score. We'll have to wait. But, like, imagine if Xi'an got destroyed. All of a sudden, these two cities are going to be much more easy to flip. But then also imagine if, like, Nani got destroyed. Bye. See, yeah, talk about RNG. Yeah, imagine if Mali, who's competing for second place and had a good chance for second place, just immediately lost their capital, which would just absolutely suck. All right, that one hit France. That one was pretty catastrophic, but not into the world. I mean, France isn't really in this conversation right now. They're in fourth, but, you know. Really, at this point, for India, France, or Sweden, like, there's got to be some major meteors hitting Teddy, I think, at this point, for there really to be any hope. Most likely, these meteors are going to hit free cities, because that's the bulk over here. Where was that? That did hit a city. That very much hit a city. It was not Xi'an. Okay. And yeah, this one's now flipping in 11 turns. Remember, this one before was only at like -3, so now it's at -8. So that literally what just I mentioned potentially happened, just happened. So, you know, there you go. Sweden got hit again. Dang, Sweden. And I'm pretty sure that killed a city. Dang, Sweden. And I think that one had 2 wonders in it too. Can you rebuild wonders? I don't think you can, right? I know they fixed it so you can rebuild districts. No, yeah, you can't. We've looked. We've looked. I think that's stupid. You should be able to rebuild wonders. I don't know, but that also doesn't make sense because, like, no one's sitting here rebuilding, like, a wonder that's, you know, been destroyed. Also, oh my god. France, dude. I also 100% believe they should do, like, with the apocalypse mode, you should be less likely to get hit by meteors the more dedications you make to the gods, to the old gods. That's what I kind of thought happened at first, and I really think that is how it should play. So you're just like a lot less likely to get punished by the meteors. You know, it's like a percentage chance wherever the meteors hit, and it's a lot lower the more dedications, the more points you put towards it. Right? Like, that just seems obvious. Also, what are you doing here, Modern Armor? Have fun. Have fun. So we're on Meteor Watch at this point, and we're on Flip Watch at this point. I thought that said Chow Life, and I was like, yeah. Chow life. I don't know what it means. I guess like the chow dog? Chow dog? Chow? I don't know. Wow! What the hell? These are on an island now. The worst part about it is like, okay, if a meteor came and like crashed into like right here, you literally can't escape. Okay, I guess this is a lake. You can pass through here, but still. It's like, it's almost all like dead zone, because you can't pass through these meteor tiles. X-meteor tiles, right? Or did they change that? No, it looks like you can pass through it now. Because it used to be impassable. That one's impassable. Why is it not impassable anymore? Maybe because that one's submerged and not meteored. That one's impassable. No, maybe it is still impassable. Because these are all impassable. But did it not also hit here, or was it just boom, 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 and then I see the river and thought it was all the way around? Actually, I think it was just boom, 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 now that I look at it. Still, that's kind of hilarious. 3 freaking meteors all like almost adjacent to each other. All right, so that one hit Molly, but I don't think it was too major. Maybe there was a wonder in there, but yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Molly is currently in 2nd place, but only by 4 points. How is the religion looking? He's got the apostles over here. He's flipping it. I mean, it's a matter of time, guys. He's going to get all these cities flipped. And then, I mean, this one's going to flip over to you, and then he might actually be able to flip it as well. This is interesting. Molly is not looking too good right now. They're struggling. How are we looking here? 3 have gotten the 2nd one off. No one's building the 3rd one yet. We're looking here. We're still over 50 turns. But, I mean, they're going to have to shoot it and speed it up at this point to win the game. Lots of rocket sites. It might just... I mean, it's going to come down this last era, for sure. Like always. France have a chance at anything? No, not really. Teddy is shooting off exoplanet... Or, sorry, Mars. Which... I mean, at this point, if you're Teddy... Was that a 1 tile? Oh, that killed the city. Oh, dang it. Poor Teddy. Poor Teddy. I don't think that's going to make a difference, though. It was not a great city. And then... I think that may have killed another one. Maybe? I don't know. There was one up here. I think that might have killed another one. I don't know. I don't know. Well, actually, we can look. And probably not. It's only at -9. I think if that was a full nother city, that would have been at like 14 or something. Mali coming in conquering Guangzhou. Guangzhou? Guangzhou? Probably Guangzhou. That would actually, that's what they need right now. They can't let this stuff flip. That's gonna be catastrophic. He narrowly avoided losing a city. So that's good. I mean, in the scheme of things, I imagine this still counts as the empire score. Like, it still counts as part of your city tile. Losing a district, you know, that loses you some points. And then losing population from it would also suck, but... I wish you could actually see, hey, destroyed X city, you know, but oh well. Teddy lost another city. Oh my god. Okay. Teddy is now barely in 2nd place. Oh my god. The RNG has punished Teddy. But he is currently winning in the science victory. And he's about to shoot off number 3. Dude. Okay then. Wow. Wow. So the free city RNG was absolutely punishing over here, but now it's completely the meteor RNG is killing Teddy. Another freaking free city hit here. Guangzhou is flipping 2 turns. He's just like, please, just hold. Just hold. Nothing kill me. Nothing kill me. Dude, Teddy. Man, that's unlucky, though. Like, Sweden's gotten hit with, like, 2 or 3. India got hit with 1. France got hit with 3. So maybe it's not that unlucky. I think it's just BS that the meteors don't hit the water, though. Because there's not that much landmass. And so that's partly why we're seeing such catastrophic meteors here. Is because there really is just nowhere for them to hit that doesn't hit a city. Or at least tiles in a city. Like, there's no open terrain whatsoever on this particular map. So it's just that much more catastrophic. That's why I think it should also hit water. And I still 100% believe it shouldn't make it impassable. Nah. And I really do think it should also improve the surrounding terrain appeal. Because, like, who would not want to go visit, like, it should give you tourism. It's a freaking meteor, man. Who would want to go visit? I suppose if meteors were literally hitting, like, every, what, 10 years or every year, and it was destroying cities nonstop, maybe at that point tourism would be a little bit less likely towards meteors, but, you know. I don't know. I don't know. How's score looking? Teddy did get rocket 3, as did Amberx. And now Teddy's in 3rd. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Why, Ryan? Why? And Teddy's not actually in 1st in science anymore. He's actually behind both of them. Exoplanet's being popped out here in Gaul. Molly? He's building wonders. The late game wonders. He's about to get whacked. I think he's going to survive it, though. It's 3 tiles away. Yeah, he survived it. Uh-oh, Teddy. Dude, he was doing so well and then had 2 cities just murder him. Oof. Now, I mean, ultimately, it's kind of his fault because he fell behind in science. And I mean, we said this a long time ago that he just didn't have terrain. And like, eventually he was going to run out of wonders. So essentially, he just wasn't able to keep far enough ahead to deal with the meteors. Now, it's not over because like, I think at this point, he's got to hope for some meteors to come kill Molly. Because I think Gauls are going to be safe. Because it looks like they're probably going to even get the victory no matter what. And yeah, Guangzhou over there flipped. Xi'an's not flipping, Jakarta's not flipping, but I think he's still okay. You're actually not flipping, which is kind of funny. Or maybe nuking each other would also be helpful. Yeah. I mean, number one, you got to make sure that no other meteors hit your city. Or if they hit, like, hit up here or something like that. Number two, God, that was such a big city right there, though. I mean, whatever it was, the population for sure just really has killed them. Because that city had to be pretty decently sized. Let's see, can we, like, figure out what it was? Los Angeles, Cleveland, New York, Washington, Baltimore, Philly, Boston, Buffalo, Chicago, Atlanta. Maybe Houston or Dallas? It might have been Dallas. Yeah. It's probably Dallas, because I think Dallas is one of the wins. I know Austin isn't on the list. Or at least I've never seen it. I don't know if Houston's on the list. All right. All right. That was a Gaul city, which means he's now losing Guangzhou. Interesting. But I still, he dropped a second. I still think Gauls should be safe though, because they still got the religion. It's like, as long as they keep spreading, they should be able to get into the top 2. But, I mean, that was helpful for Teddy. Dude, it's a 3-legged race right now. This is really, really close. And one bad meteor can just absolutely screw over. Once again, though, this last era. Because, like, this would be catastrophic if Teddy got a Dark Age here. If Teddy got a Dark Age and the other 2 got a Golden Age, that might be GG. Vice versa, if Teddy gets a Golden Age and one of the other 2 gets a Dark Age, that might be good for him. At that point, he should be able to catch back up. Also, too, you're talking about the loyalty pressure. Are you gone? Are you going to survive? Nope, you are gone. So, all right, Molly just got whacked now, too. And that puts Teddy within 10 points. Dude, look at this. That's a 23-point change on turn 279. We never see it this close. Like, we never see 3 civs, the top 3 civs this close to each other. All right, exoplanets. We got 7 turns there. What's our science looking like? Teddy's at 3. I think he might have switched to either a cultural or a domination. We got 9 there. Ooh, he's gonna survive. Yeah, he'll survive. He'll lose the district. No, actually didn't even lose the district there. Teddy, are you getting the exoplanet? He is. He's actually at 6 turns. So although his science is kind of bad, he's actually still fine. This is the big deal, though. Exoplanet, but can they speed it up? Because they will not be able to win the game unless they speed it up. And he cannot speed it up. What am I clicking? Molly. Where is the speed up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! He's gonna lose 2 districts. No, he actually didn't lose any districts. Okay, no. He survived. Woo, Teddy. Oh, Teddy. Oh, Teddy. Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. No one's gotten the speed up. Oh, that's bad. That is very bad. That means we might have to go all the way to turn 315. Holy crap balls. Holy crap balls. Is that a word? That is now a word. Yeah, we saw that one. I'm pretty sure we saw all 3 of these, but let's just kind of hover through here real quick. Looks like there was another one there. That might have been an older one. And then we got that one. And then we got that one. Okay. What's our score looking? Oh no! Teddy! No, that's Washington! No! Oh, the city lived! The city lived! Oh my god! That was death. If he lost Washington, GG. Oh my god, that's 2 meteors though that just hit. Oh, he's still only 20 points behind. Oh my god. Oh man, oh. I mean, obviously, yes, Homer rooting for Teddy. But okay, let's be honest. None of you are Gallic. Gallic, right? I mean, maybe history, but none of you live in a city called Gaul, so. That's also going to be really catastrophic because it's going to slow down the exoplanets. So, you know, I kind of got to root for the homeboy. He ended up switching to infantry army because his site got pillaged, I'm assuming. No, it got destroyed. Yep, the rocket site got destroyed. Well, there goes Teddy's chance of winning via science victory. Okay, so Teddy's going to have to move into 1 or 2, score-wise, which means he needs rockets. He needs some rockets to happen. Well, F your vampire. It's like, even when it doesn't hit Teddy, it's like, screw your vampire! Go straight for the vampire. It's just like, alright. Alrighty then. Right on top of him. Special session. How many turns we got left? Actually, what he needs is a golden era. Which, admittedly, might be impossible to get. I don't know, we might see 3 Dark Ages here. Now, there is also the possibility that both of these guys get Dark Ages, then lose all of their city, and Teddy survives because of that, and then we see Teddy and France move through, which ironically would just be hilarious. I'm gonna be honest. It will be cheesy and RNG as F, but it would be funny as heck. And then people cry foul. Brian, you clearly cheated. You caused meteors or Dark Ages to happen, and yeah. You're right, I manipulated the code. I learned coding for the simple ability to sit here and scheme my favorite civs into winning a championship, which ironically would make the game very boring for me if I knew who was gonna win. And then it would be really boring to announce if I knew what was gonna happen. Oh well. Which is why, honestly, when the maps, like, we're still freaking doing this one even though we're 30 minutes. Like, normally, like, at this point, last game or last round, we were basically just doing all this off camera because there wasn't much happening. And it was like, I don't really know what to talk about. We could talk about random stuff. Oh, update. I'm pretty sure I broke my nose. You know, I said earlier that I didn't think I broke my nose, but it's been like almost a week now. And I can't even touch my nose without like wincing in pain. Like, it is horrifying how much pain it is right now. Like, it's pretty bad. I didn't think I broke it because it wasn't misshapen and it didn't really bleed that much, but it did swell up and it's still extraordinarily swollen now. But yeah, pretty sure I broke it. All right, Teddy got that Dark Age. Gaul's lost the city. Mali and Gaul's both got Dark Ages. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. What flipped? Yeah, Lisu, or whatever flipped, and now Bag City's flipping. Mali ended up losing. Mali actually seems to be okay. The one that this seems like is really gonna end up screwing over is Gaul. Because once they lose both of these, they're gonna be in a very bad spot. Now, did they shoot off the exoplanet yet? I think they did. According to that, they have not. Interesting. Teddy's getting his city back. Yeah, LA's flipping back to Teddy, although, no, Cleveland's fine. That's not loyalty. Who got the Golden Ages, by the way? I was like, watch all 3 of them end up losing, and yeah, Sweden and France end up winning. How freaking hilarious would that be? Oh, so yeah, you're flipping to Teddy. You're good. You're good. My store's going back to India. And then France got a golden era, but not really going to make much of a difference. Okay, so we're still on Meteor Watch then, basically. We're on Meteor Watch. And at this point, I kind of have to give a slight advantage to Teddy over Gaul. Because I think Gauls might be having some issues here. I mean, obviously they're having some issues, but I think they're gonna be in a very bad spot here pretty quickly. I mean, that's at 14. That's not that bad. And you're at 3, no, you're gonna flip. You're at 3.7 with Victor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What happened to the meters, man? Oh, there you go. I mean, we're still very much 100% on Meteor Watch. So the slight advantage to Teddy, but keep in mind, 1 meteor can just ruin the game for anyone. Where'd that one hit? It sounded close. Right there, okay. Now, potentially killing free cities does help Gaul. What are we looking at score-wise? Teddy has moved into second above Gaul. And by a decent amount, actually. Yeah, because there was 15 from this wonder here. Plus what, 1, 2, 3 districts? I mean, yeah, this city was worth a lot when it flipped. And then they're about to lose another wonder here, so that's another 15 points, another 1, 2, 3, 4 districts. Dude, Gauls are in a very bad spot right now then. So if you're rooting for the Gauls, you're rooting for some meteors. Probably on Teddy. Like, you need Washington. Like, Washington goes, it's GG. Like, seriously. I don't know if Mali has any towns that are quite like that. That if he loses it, it's just GG. Everything is so pillaged, man, because of this meteor storm. Or not the meteor storm, but the solar flare. It's like solar storm? No. Solar. Dude, look at this. This was so close. It just got pillaged. Like, this was like 1 or 2 turns away. Yeah, we're going to turn 315, guys. This is going to be a long episode. Unless we put a pause in. I can't in good conscience put a pause in right now, though. We're just going to have to just do this. And I might end up rambling. We might end up having to talk about random crap, but yeah. Yeah, like, because one meteor here just changes the game. And if we don't actually see the meteor, or I don't show you guys when it happens, it would just be so disappointing. So disappointing. So yeah, anyways, broke my nose, probably. I mean, it's been a week. It's still swollen. It still hurts to touch. It's not misshapen, so it's like, all right, if you're going to break a nose, at least, you know, as long as you're not misshapen, then at least I don't have to worry about it. And from what I can tell, you know, there's no real reason for me to go to the doctor and risk getting COVID. Especially right now in Texas. Yeah, like, no, I'm good. I'm good. More free city hits. Okay. What else is happening? What else? Cyberpunk is coming out tomorrow for me, so by the time this episode goes live, I will be exclusively playing that. Reviews kind of came back hit or miss. A lot of people complaining about bugs, but they do have the day 1 patch. I mean, I think here's where I'm at. I've been waiting for Cyberpunk for 7 years. Like, since I still remember when that first trailer came out, and I was like, holy crap. And then I remember for like 3 or 4 years after that, every E3, I was like, where's Cyberpunk? They're not announcing Cyberpunk. I remember articles coming out with them being like, Cyberpunk, does it still exist? So like, I just want to get lost in the world. I think we're going to do a little bit of content. I'm probably going to do like a walking tour of the entire map. I think that's kind of where I'm leaning at. Oh, Los Angeles is actually flipping over here to Sweden now. I was kind of actually expecting that before, so I was kind of surprised that you're flipping to Teddy. Yeah, it is going to flip. I don't know if she's going to be able to hold on to it, but the thing is, Teddy's in second right now without it. So LA is not that big of a deal. But yeah, I kind of just want to do a walking tour around. Like, there's no way I'm going to play an RPG on camera. It's going to take like 6 years. Especially like that. Also, I bought it for my Xbox Series X. I really was debating it. Ultimately, my computer is pretty, I would say like mid to high tier, and I could roll 1080p pretty efficiently, especially since I have a 2070, so I can do some ray tracing. So I was really debating it on my PC just because it's like, I want the best looking game possible. But ultimately, I think my Series X is just going to be better once the Series X patch comes out with it. Also, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier for me to record via plugging my Xbox into my computer, you know, than the alternative of having my computer try, you know, both holding on. Yeah, he's flipping both towns now. Yeah, he's gone. All right, we might now end up letting the turns tick. Just because he's gone. And not like gone, but like there's no way he's gonna be able to catch back up. Unless, of course, a meteor just happened to hit. But even, it's starting to get to the point where even with just a clutch meteor, it might not happen. And he's just as likely to get hit from a meteor. But anyways, you know, having my computer try recording and playing a game on, you know, high settings. So I'm not going to lie to you. It's one of the main reasons. Like when I saw the settings required to like run it on high, because I have 2K monitors and like my TV in the living room's 4K. And if I was going to play the game, I don't want to sit in my office all day. I would go plug my computer in and probably play it in the living room. Although I'd probably still rather play, I don't know if I'd rather play mouse, keyboard, or controller. I'm more used to controller shooters now at this point in my life than mouse, keyboard, just because I don't ever play mouse, keyboard. Obviously mouse, keyboard's far superior. 100% with you on that. But I don't know. I'd rather just sit in the couch and play with the controller. But with that being said, Like, there's no way my computer was gonna be able to handle 4K. And that really kind of then left me with, you know, can't even necessarily run it on 2K. I really kind of want to upgrade my computer. And I've very much from the get-go on my computer have kind of built a really decent mid-level one. Just, you know, mostly because I've not had the money to go high-end. It's not like I have the money to go high-end now, but, you know, if it comes to it and we do find out that we have the money, then yes, I'm gonna go high-end. Oh, that was a Teddy City. Uh-oh. Oh, it happened! Oh no, Teddy, you've lost another. That is 3 cities lost. Oh my God, I am so glad we did not flip away then. Oh, Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. All right, so now at this point, Teddy's got to hope that something happens to Gaul. Or honestly, I mean, once Mo and Joe flips, it's still over. But that's 13 turns. There's only 15 turns left, 14 turns left. This is close. This is gonna come down to the wire here. And there might still be another meteor that hits. I mean, we've seen it. Seems like the meteors hit the same place or similar places multiple times. So we might see another meteor hit Teddy here in a couple turns. But yeah, if I'm building another computer, we're going all out. I'm gonna get the freaking 3080 or 3080 Ti, whatever's available at that point. You know, there's what, the 3090? That one I don't think, yeah, that one's a little too expensive. I can't justify that. But I still have a lot of pieces from my current computer. Like, you know, I just upgraded my RAM to 32 gigs of RAM, you know, and I still have my old RAM, so I can easily slot my new RAM in. And yeah, we'd be good there. So I could very easily take some pieces and not have to, like, and I got the monitors and I got the keyboard and mouse, like, so I have most of, like, not to say most, but I have a good portion of the expensive stuff. So it wouldn't be like super, super expensive. I think I could, my goal would be to keep it under 2K. But I think I can make like a super high-end computer for 2K. And one of the other things I have always sacrificed every time I've ever built a computer, or even when I had an alien computer way back in the day in college, is I've always gotten a weaker processor. I've always gone with a better video card and a weaker processor. Oh my God! The world, freaking nature is single-handedly killing Teddy. No! He's still in second place though. How? I don't know. Wow, dude, oh my God. Dude, if Teddy somehow survives, it is despite nature. But I've always undergotten like a worse processor. And like right now, a better processor would really help speed this up. And so the mix of this mixed with, you know, trying to record at like higher bit rates and stuff like that. Oh yeah, also my main hard drive is what, 250 gigs? It was an SSD and it's like from 4 or 5 years ago, so calm down. But yeah, no, that's absolutely terrible. I'm getting bigger freaking hard drives too. So it's like lack of hard drive space, wanting a better processor, and seeing games like Cyberpunk come out and just like my video card could just be like, I really wish I would have gotten the 2080 last year instead of, you know, the 2070, but like, you know, I didn't really have the money. So it's like those 3 things where I'm just like, okay, nah, we're gonna freaking do it right next time. And we're gonna be good. And I know some of you guys like don't have good computers. Trust me, I've been there. There was like a long period of my life where I couldn't even afford to build a computer, so. Luckily, Emily is 100% supportive of my gaming habit. So that is like maybe one of the things I'm most thankful for with Emily. One of the reasons I love her. Not one of the reasons. I mean, now, okay, yes, it's one of the reasons I love her, but not the main reason, okay? But, you know, immediately she loved video gaming. And she was definitely down with me gaming. And like, there's so many days I'll sit there and just chill on the couch and play the Xbox, and she'll just be sitting there playing on her phone. And like, she's cool with that. And it's like, yes, best wife ever, best wife ever. Or then other times she'll use my computer to play Sims when I want to play something else, but I'm a nice husband. So, you know, hey, it works both ways. Okay, so where are we at? 9 turns, 9 turns. At this point, we're just gonna let it tick out. What else can we talk about? Parker is staring out the window still. How bad do I look today? We could show her. Oh, she's so cute right now. She's so freaking cute. Hey, Parker. Actually, don't know if my webcam even works right now. Hey, Parker. Hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, hello. Sit. Come on. Show the people you can sit. 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 Don't argue with me. Sit. Good. All right. Speak. Speak. Yeah, good doggy. Okay, that's enough, Parker, for now. All right, go back to your window. Go back to your window. The head tilt. Oh my God. You know, living with this dog is freaking just like an adventure. Because he did this, like last night, oh my God, like she just barked half the night, it felt like. No idea why. She just didn't want to be in her cage, even though she sleeps in there all the time and loves her cage. But she's like, no, come play with me now. And it's like, ugh. And then you have to deal with this where she's like, I am in charge right now. You listen to me. I am the Parkeroo. You pay attention to me. You pet me. You love me. You play with me right now. And then other times she's just the cutest freaking thing in the world. And it's like, this is why I love you. I should not have called her. This was a terrible, terrible idea. Terrible, terrible idea. Apologies for the super high squeak. Hopefully that doesn't translate so well into the mic. I don't know how well the super high pitch stuff is. All right, go get your donut. All right, so Teddy is not up by a lot right now. No, I mean, it's less than 30 points. He's had better leads. But then again, he has lost, what, 4 cities at this point? He lost LA to flipping. He lost 1, 2, right? 3, 4. I think he's lost 4 cities at this point. And almost lost Washington. So, you know, the fact that he's still in second place is kind of crazy. Especially, here's the thing. If we look and Gaul has not flipped him, yeah, Gaul still has a lot of territory here. And like, not even the free city territory. He could still finish flipping the rest of these guys here. I mean, maybe he's been at war with him and that's why he couldn't, but still, that's very disappointing. He could have, I think, really come back and be in second place right now. He is not repaired. He still has the rocket on the site here. Yeah, he's still not even repairing. Although actually, no, he's sending the exoplanet from another one. Okay. Did you get exoplanet off? Nope, you're shooting it off as well, so. So at this point, it's going to come down to whether or not Teddy gets hit again, I think. If Teddy loses another city, it's over. And there's 5 turns left, or 6, technically, because 310 and 315 both count as 1, so 6. What are we going to do? I got to probably take a screenshot. Actually, you know what? We can go ahead and probably put some of these guys in order right now. Because Chandragupta isn't going to really catch up, probably. So Chandragupta then is 4th to last. Where did that hit? Where'd that hit? Where'd that hit? Where'd that hit? Where'd that hit? Come on. That hit Gaul. Oof. So that dropped him back quite a bit. Yeah, he's almost 100 down now. Christina then is right before you. Then it's Catherine. And then it looks like it's Gaul Molly. Or sorry, Gaul Teddy Molly. And we will just double check on that fact right as we hit turn 315. Okay. 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 Yeah, that was horrible timing for him. Essentially, Gaul needed 1 meteor to hit Teddy and not to get hit himself. So that might have just cost him the game. Because, yeah, now Mo and Joe's going to flip. Although, he'll be okay. Yeah, he'll be okay. It won't flip in time. But the thing is, he probably needs 2 cities to be lost for Teddy. Or, honestly, if something like New York got hit, because New York has, what, a couple wonders in it with 3 wonders, that would be enough to flip him. So, essentially, it's New York or bust. And he gets hit again. All right. Teddy's feeling a little safer. I mean, I think New York would still flip it, though. Because you're talking 15, 30, 45 points from just the wonders. Plus, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 districts? I think it's 5 per district, right? So that's another 20 points. Plus the population, right? And then the territory or something. I got to go back and look at that comment. I think it would be GG. Molly, ironically, I think did really. That was a city, not the right one. Every time we think it's over. So, sorry, I don't know. Man, that was really high pitched. But we got to wait for it to be at 316 because it's 315 full turns. So there's essentially 2 potential meteors left. And one of them has to hit Teddy. Wow. Wow. But yeah, I was giving credit to Molly because he was in kind of a sketchy situation there for a while. All right, that one missed. That one missed. Last turn. Oh my God. Cross your fingers, everyone rooting for basically Teddy and like, this is Hail Mary right here. This is essentially a Hail Mary that needs to happen. But he was not in the best position, and yet he still pulled out a pretty decent win there. Let's actually take a quick look at, no. Let's wait for turn 316, and then we'll just confirm everyone, and then we can look at kind of the score and see what ended up, the reasonings why. No one won. This is 2 games in a row now that no one won a science victory after having had one like all the time there. So, all right, there you go. It hit, but it did not hit Teddy. Did not hit Teddy. Okay, so we officially have Molly and Teddy moving on to the next round. Gall barely misses out, man. They had it. They had it. And in fact, had they not just lost that city, I think they would have had enough. I actually think they would have had enough had that meteor not hit them. Wow, so freaking close too. And then also, had they not just like lost these last couple cities there as well, that could have been, you know, had they lost like a Vericum up there or something like that, because that one just would have flipped back as opposed to something else. So anyways, how did Molly end up pulling it out? Molly ended up pulling it out because he had an empire that was like twice the size of anyone else, which, you know, makes sense. Makes sense. But once again, it's, I think, population based as well. It's not just landmass. Because, you know, Gaul has almost equal landmass here. Teddy has a pretty decent size as well. But civics, he was leading in. Great people, he had a ton of. He had no religion. Yeah, so 1 and 2 didn't have a religion. That's interesting. Tech was equal. Wonders, Teddy. That's how Teddy made it through his wonder score. How did Gaul almost make it? He had a decent empire size and the religion. But he had no wonder score because he lost all his wonders there with the flipping and the meteors. The thing is, I still believe Gaul really kind of lost it. I think he could have gotten it. I don't know how long they've been at war with each other, but worst case scenario, he could have flipped the coastal cities. Maybe. Man, it would have been close, but man, if he could have flipped those cities, he might have had enough points. But all right, so now we are down to one last group stage. We have, excuse me, we have England, we have Aztecs, we have Lataro, we have Mapuche, we have Mayans, we have Alexander, we have Byzantium, who we also have never seen. So I'm intrigued to see how they play out. We have Persia and we have Scotland. Now this seems to be a little bit weaker of a group just because like England, well, I don't know. England and Persia and Scotland tend to underplay a little bit, but Alexander is aggressive civ, although the aggressive civs haven't really been working too well. I'd have to say Mayan would probably be a little bit weaker with the AI, but I don't know, we'll see. But Mapuche and Lataro tend to be pretty good. Yeah, they tend to be pretty okay. I think both of them have always made the knockout rounds, or at least one of them has always been in the knockout rounds. So that's going to be tomorrow for now. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, the game, comment, show your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.